most of you may know, my name is Clifford Walters. I've been speaking here a few times now, and even my last occasion I came here to speak on basically what we have been turned into, okay? And I'm sure a lot of this information may go over somebody's head, so I just want to add to what I said last time, okay? I said that every single person here, each one of us, in this system, in this world that we live in, has been monetized. We are material to the elites. We are birthed into deception from childhood, from a baby. Our parents unknowingly sign us over to the elites when we are born, okay? So you may have children as a parent, and this is the reason why the elites can come and take your children on the whim of somebody else, okay? It's the deception that is built in the system. I'm trying to get you to understand that the deception is what we feel is important, where we lead our hearts to. And when I say your heart, I'm talking about the spirit. The spirit that dwells in you is your self. You are the spirit. The spirit runs through the blood, and the blood changes as you change, the spirit. So as you get older, Jesus says at some point you have to be reborn. Nicodemus asked the question, how can I be reborn? Jesus gave the explanation. He gave two explanations in that little piece here. He says to Nicodemus, because he's a priest or a man of God, supposedly, he says, how come you do not know this and you're a man of God? You're trying to teach the people of the world that God is real, and you do not know the things that we know as himself. Then he went on to say, all the things that you see are of the world. I'm only talking about things of the world. How could you not understand, how could you understand the things of heaven if you cannot understand the things of the world? So, I'm talking about money. I wore this shirt on purpose. It says, money on my mind?
Yeah. Money on my mind.
It says money on my mind. I wore it for this specific reason. Our minds are not supposed to be torn towards money. It's supposed to be towards God first. And this is where the magic comes in. When you give your spirit to God, you are able to give your spirit to the truth that needs to come out, God. His divine presence in every single one of us. And if you can't accept that God is God, then I'm sorry for you. Your function is diminished. How I'm here, I know it's based on love, okay? It comes from God first. And I hope that it's from my heart. I can only hope, because God knows whether I do it for my reason or for his reason mostly. It's by fear that God put me here and said, I want you to do these things. He told me these things years ago and taught me all what's going on in the world. And he says, you are going to be my speaker. I said, no, but he says, you're going to be my speaker and tell the people what's coming. I'm coming. So I do these things by his guidance. I do this by my love, I hope. But there's another thing. I do this by fear as well. So is that, you have to ask yourself in a sense, I have to ask myself in a sense, do I do this thing by fear of what God will do if I don't do these things? Maybe. Or do I do these things because of love for you and me? Love for everybody? I hope so. Because if we do these things for selfish reasons, the magic dies down. We are here, you all are here, and you represent hundreds of thousands of people, because I know hundreds of thousands of people are not believing this illusion that the government is giving us. It's an illusion.
That's right.
And you all, each one of you, and I thank God for the guys and people, like almost everybody here, are here every week.
Yeah.
I thank God for all of you, because you guys are really powerful people in the spirit of God.
Yes.
But we are to mingle.
He's coming. He's coming.
We are to mingle in the darkness, because we are the light.
Tell him Jesus is coming.
Okay, we are the light, and we are supposed to walk in His way, in the way Jesus came and showed everybody. Because you can't carry darkness and break through darkness carrying darkness. You have to be carrying light. It's funny how God used these words, light and darkness, as truth and untruth. He didn't say wisdom and deception. He used the words light and darkness, because He is light. And we are darkness, unfortunately, but we're asking for the light. And we're begging for the light. And we're hoping in His light. So this is basically it. If you want to gain knowledge about what turns you are in, what maze you are in, look up and find out, or ask the question, because the internet is there, even though they want to give you ways to darkness every time you ask a question. The truth is there, okay, if you look deeply. How is money created? Money is created by basically two things. We're birthed into money. You get an allowance put into your account under your name when you are born, under the guise of the Queen. This is how you can get money from the government, what do they call it, welfare or whatever, because you have an account with the government or with the Queen. There's another way, is when you get old enough and you want to go buy something, use this thing called a pen, and you sign to get something, and the bank issues you whatever it is, and they make more fictitious money out of that. Okay, so all the money in the world is an illusion.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, and I don't want you to. I know you understand. Oh, these guys getting rich because of this. These guys getting rich because of that. But the elites don't care about money. They don't need money anymore.
That's right.
You and I understand. Oh, they're going to get rich because of this. No.
Government's evil.
They don't care.
That's right.
And here's another, I'm going to give you this to finish you off and understand this.
17th of September is going to
All the time you watch television and they give you these commercials and it says, paid by your government. That's a lie. It's because it's paid by you and me. You and me are the government. They tried to make it sound like they're something else, but because they're this institution in there. Wake up, people. God is knowing everything that you're doing and what you're not doing, whatever, but He is in control. And don't think He's afraid. I'm sure you know He's not afraid. Don't walk with fear. Walk with love, okay? Thank you for the extra time, Omari. You didn't even tap me.
Yeah, right on.